sports,
Anime.
Media entertainment.
And the whole world, look around you. Look at this. We created this.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the same convo. Fuck you, Kenny.
No,
The podcast where we talk everything sports, anime, media, entertainment. It's your boys, Kenny, Karlil, and Bamba, and today we got a very special guest, Ja.
Yo,
Thank you so much for joining us tonight, man. How you doing?
I'm doing good. I'm glad I get.
I don't care how you're doing, because today we are talking about Dragon Ball Z. I am fucking tired of people disrespecting this show. But anyway, we're going to anime court tonight.
Okay, I see how it is.
You can see that is two very clear sides. You know, in the past, I've made some points against Dragon Ball or Dragon Ball Z, but people have been very unfair. People like Kenny and Jock.
I don't think it's unfair at all.
But how y'all doing?
Like it's very justified. Like Dragon Ball Z sucks, bro.
Hey, do you see? All right, let's get to it. So, Kenny, how you doing? You okay?
I'm shaking.
So, based off the internet, just to get a little bit of structure to this whole mess going on, we're going to attack it point by point. And we're going to start it off with the plot.
What plot?
The plot of Dragon Ball or Dragon Ball Z or Dragon Ball Super that y'all have a problem with?
There is no plot. It is the same thing over and over and over and over and over.
How is it the same thing over and over?
Get him off my show.
Okay, so maybe you know what? I can't be unfair like that. There is a plot. Is Goku getting stronger? That's it. If Goku was not getting stronger, the show'd be over.
Okay.
It'd be
well,
over.
I'll admit where I'm at now. Season 1 of Dragon Ball Z has a decent plot right now. However, this plot takes over the whole show. So, give you an example. The show starts off with all of Goku's friends getting killed. The story is now, let's get to Namek and get the Dragon Balls to wish them back. This becomes the cycle over and over again. Oh shit, Vegeta blew himself up trying to kill such and such. We gotta wish him back. Let's get the Dragon Balls. Oh shit, somebody else just got killed. Krillin got whacked again. Let's get the Dragon Balls. It's literally the same thing. There's no goal. Goku doesn't have a goal. He just, Earth's in danger. I gotta kill him. Oh, we're another planet. This planet's in danger. I gotta kill him. I want to fight the strongest dude. Me and my gang versus this one nigga. My whole gang's gonna jump this nigga. We're gonna lose. I'm gonna get us a crazy power up, and then we're gonna win. That's it. The whole show. And then at the end, we're gonna make it work.
That's literally it.
Bamba.
Go ahead. The floor is yours.
You want me to go?
A point to make.
You want me to go?
If you want to, or I can go.
So just like, I just want to say that Jai's point may be fair, maybe. Kenny's point is utterly ridiculous because Kenny had so many discrepancies in his arguments that didn't make sense and didn't happen. Like Vegeta tried to blow himself up. What do we do? Wish him fit? And nobody gave a shit about wishing this nigga Vegeta back. Vegeta didn't even get wished back, his life back from the Dragon Balls. Like, come on now.
I was giving an example, you literal asshole.
I'm just saying. Their points do not matter. There is a story. There is a plot. Yes, Goku is the main character. Majority of the story is going to be centered around Goku because he's the main character. But you have character development in other characters on that show. You have character development in Gohan from episode 1 all the way into the end of Dragon Ball Z. You have character development in Vegeta from episode 1 all the way to the end of Dragon Ball
I want
Z.
to be an orthopedist.
Look, hold on. I don't like the fact that you use Gohan as a reference where they nedged him. Like, he did not reach his full potential. Then there was that whole Great Saiyaman portion of Dragon. Come on now.
Wait for Dragon Ball Superheroes coming soon. Dragon Ball Superhero is coming soon. Just wait on. Go ahead, Mom. Please go ahead.
I'm not even talking about that. I want to start over.
You still didn't say what the plot was. Nobody's even still
You
has
don't.
not said.
Go
what the
ahead.
plot
Go ahead,
was.
Mom.
I'm gonna give you some sort of plot. I don't even have to give you the full plot. I'm just gonna use what Josh said. Goku gets stronger. It's a show about martial arts where you have to practice in hopes to be the best martial artist. They took it from different levels. You can't talk about plot. From the beginning, you didn't know where Goku's from. Why the nigga gotta tell? All of that shit. You gotta figure it out. It's plots on plots. It's like, imagine, for example, we talked about the other day, the story of Miriam. You're a monster by nature. Because of one accident and because of proper nurture, you turned out to be different. This man chose his new home, like over his old home. You come in, it starts off with his brother Raditz, who we thought was super OP. So Goku was not strong, Goku was weak. Raditz we thought was super OP. What is Raditz level? Spiral level. That of a Cyberman. Come on, bro. So he starts off weak and he has to train. Soon as after the fight from Raditz, he died, right? What does he do? He starts training. He's been training from that point on until it's time to fight Vegeta and Nappa. After Vegeta fight with Goku, what does he learn? I gotta start training. Lessons learned. Life.
Facts.
You said something that I wanted just to touch on real quick. What happened when Goku fought Raditz and Piccolo shot him with the special beam cannon? Goku died, right?
They died.
How many times has Goku died?
Twice. Okay. Point.
He's died twice.
Yeah, died twice.
At
Sacrificed.
what point in time? So at what point in time does it get a little? He's died one too many times. I can get training, the hyperbolic time chamber, and I get that is real training. But you're dead. I don't care how much training you did while you're dead. You still died.
So do you understand? Yes, he died, but he was able to retain his body because of the good deeds he did on Earth. So he was dead, but he was still able to retain his body. They actually had a place for people that go to heaven and go to hell. He got to stay in between. So technically he was dead because he had a little decoration on his head. But he got to go train in the in-between because he retained his body. So remember, when he came back to Earth while he was dead, he was able to fight people, right? He was able to touch people, right? His stuff didn't just go through him. Stuff didn't just flow through the ghost. He was able to actually maintain physical. So I don't understand your question.
I have a question.
I don't understand your question.
Even. I wanna make this point. I would have the problem with the Dragon Balls if it just like the concept of it just came out of nowhere and it wasn't established. When you're building your anime, you're building a different world, a world that has new rules and different deities or whatever. You set up a new format. This format is that Earth and like the realm of the dead, it's not like really stopping it. Like you can go through it. And there's many animes like that. But y'all don't have a problem with it because Dragon Ball is just overhated simply because y'all learn about the Dragon Balls outside of the anime. When you're watching the anime, Goku dies, the nigga is dead. Or sometimes he dies, you cannot find Dragon Ball. You don't have solutions.
Pirates should be dead right now.
You have Naruto, right? You watch Naruto. A whole village died. Didn't they come back?
Gar,
Y'all didn't question the fact that this guy just got eyes and he can bring people back.
Gar got killed. Granny Chio brought him back. Like, come on now. Y'all ain't had no problem with that because it was Naruto, but y'all got a problem.
Everybody that loses a Jinchuriki is supposed to die. All of a sudden, Sakura magically is just pumping heart. Okay, we gonna keep him juicing. What's going on? Y'all ain't questioned that.
Usopp should be dead 10 times over.
What's the whole plot?
Because it's One Piece.
Full Metal Alchemist. What's the whole plot? Equivalent exchange. All of a sudden, his brother decides to give his whole being back just so you can have your powers, and then he comes back. Y'all ain't questioned that.
His brother didn't come back though.
The LeBron
physically,
James,
his brother did come back at the end. That's what I'm saying.
Brother came back at the end. He just ain't have no alchemy powers no more.
Look, next point.
I had a question.
Yes, ask your question.
But you said pretty much Goku's goal is to be the best martial artist, right? That's his goal.
Yes.
The people he's fighting aren't martial artists. They're aliens who just want to destroy the planet. That's not martial arts. They're not martial artists.
That's where you're wrong. Because hear me out. You're confusing what's happening and what's Goku's goal. I said Goku's goal. Goku comes to Earth, right? Goku comes to Earth, hit his head. He's a toddler already. He doesn't know about where he's from, none of that. He's raised by a martial artist. So he starts training. When his grandpa dies, he goes and looks for Master Roshi to train. He keeps training. Piccolo comes around. He beats him. They keep training. Goku dies, goes to a new realm, and start training with Master Kai. What do they do in Z in that area? They are training in tournaments of universes. It just happens that threats happen, like Cell and that. You can't control it. But his ultimate goal, Goku is a martial artist. He leaves his whole family at home to go train with Whis. That's his whole goal.
He's been the best martial artist in the world for how long now?
But okay, this is the thing. For example, imagine this, right? You were born in California. You have no idea you were born in California. You were raised in Kentucky. You're fighting in Kentucky. People in Kentucky love you. But all of a sudden you heard that, oh shit, I'm from California. And niggas in California be throwing hands like that. And you have that passion to get strong. You're going to go back to California. But then when you get all the niggas in California, you start hearing about, oh, America. Like people are doing America, like tournaments all over America. Okay, I wanna experience that. He genuinely says it all the time. He gets excited to fight strong fighters. That's his training.
Wait, Bamba. Wait, I'm waiting. Carla, can you come back, please?
Carla, come back.
Please come back. This is a great time for me to make a dagger point.
Make a point.
So, Bamba, what you just said is you started in Kentucky, right?
Yes.
You heard niggas throwing hands in California, right?
Yes.
I'm gonna go to California and fight some niggas.
You said what?
He said he heard niggas throwing hands in California. So I'm like, I'm about to go to California and whoop niggas, right?
Yeah.
And then he heard niggas was throwing hands. Where else? What was the second place?
No, I'm just saying, like America, like for example.
Okay, then he heard. So he's gonna go state to state whooping niggas' ass now, right? That's what he's gonna do.
You said the what?
He said he's gonna go state to state whooping niggas' asses. He said they're doing it all around America, right?
No, I'm giving you an example.
No, that's what I'm listening to your example. He's going all over America whooping ass, right?
Yes.
Is that not repetitive of the same story over and over and over 50 times again? Yes. You heard a nigga throwing hands in Delaware. So we're about to go throw hands in Delaware. I heard niggas throwing hands in New York. So let's go throw hands in New York. I heard niggas throwing hands in Hawaii. So let's go throw hands in Hawaii.
But no, hold on. Let me jump in. So
please, I need to make my point before I forget, please.
Go ahead.
I need to make my point. Because before you said that, before I said that Goku trains, you try to make a point that it's not always about martial arts in tournament. And when you said that, I said that what happens most of the time is that threats happen. Threats happen. At first, this man was a martial artist. He died, he was practicing, but then threats happened. Cell happened. Trunks came back from the future. Boo happened. It's not something that he controlled. People came to this universe. He felt like he had to defend his planet at times. And then at times he went out seeking strength. Now you talking about story. When you talking about repetition, this is the thing. You can say they have villains. Why did Naruto have the same villains basically? If that's the point you're making, Naruto fought ninjas throughout the whole story. That's the worst show ever. But this is the thing.
What is the plot, Bamba? What is the plot?
Shut up! Shut up! Shut up!
Hold on.
Shut up! You shut up too. Shut up!
Teammate.
Everybody, shut the fuck up. Listen. Listen. The thing is, y'all skipped the whole setup, and this is the point that Karlil made the show last time. Y'all sometimes go and watch the fight and say, "Oh, I seen the anime." You did not see the anime. You saw them throwing hands. That's because that's maybe what you liked as a kid. But if you sit down and you watch the whole story, the story has a setup. Frieza didn't just pop out of nowhere. That was a long ass buildup. Just like we talk about One Piece.
That wasn't a long buildup.
How wasn't a long buildup?
That shit started with Reddit.
Okay, that wasn't a long time. That wasn't a long. Okay, we're gonna do it like this. Raditz came. They fought Raditz. That was done. Vegeta came and fought Vegeta. That was done. As soon as we get to Nappa, Frieza's there. Frieza's in that not Nappa. Frieza's on what's his name again? On
Namek.
He's on Namek, the first episode of Namek.
Question. How long did that take?
Like 20 episodes.
That took the whole Saiyan saga.
That took the whole saga. That's a whole arc.
That's a whole arc.
It's not the whole Saiyan saga. Nappa ain't even touched down yet.
But what's the name? You don't even know.
Nappa ain't touched down where?
I mean, not Nappa. Raccoon ain't even touched down yet.
But you're where? He's where? You're where?
On Namek.
So you're.
That's not the whole Saiyan. That's not the whole Saiyan saga.
That is the whole Saiyan. If you're.
Anyway,
like.
Okay, it's the same story, right? For example, it's the same story. You said, what are the similarities between that, the Frieza saga, and the Cell saga, and the Buu saga?
New threat, must fight.
Yeah, but new threat, must fight. Okay, Naruto.
Huh?
Pain comes. Is that not a threat? New threat. Don't you have to fight?
Okay, it's different setup. It's different.
It's different setup. This whole nigga came from the future.
You have whole backstories of why these people are where they are, why they are a threat.
Did you forget? Look.
No, the Akatsuki been the threat. Pain's been the Akatsuki the whole time. Pain has always been the threat, and then Pain killed Jiraiya. That's completely different.
Frieza was always controlling the Saiyans. Like what?
Okay, you're right. Pain always been the threat, right? Where the fuck did Obito come from? You didn't know that shit till the end. Where the fuck did Madara come from? You didn't know that shit till the end.
That's all the Akatsuki. They're all the same people. That's all the same people.
Bulma was pregnant with Trunks.
Those are all the same
Bulma
people.
was pregnant with Trunks. Then a nigga with purple hair pulls up after we killed the lizard in space. Now we over here. He is the form that we thought was legendary. Who are you? He just killed Frieza, who we struggled against for ages. Killed his dad too. And then he's talking about Goku's gonna pull up. Goku pulls up, they fight with a sword and a finger.
And a finger.
And then he tells him, okay, you about to be sick. It's a whole, bruh, come on.
Y'all cannot compare the plot of Dragon Ball to the plot of Naruto at all.
Yeah, it's
okay,
not
but before we do that, 1-0.
Naruto out the picture because
1-0. Y'all still have not said what the plot is.
1-0. Go to the
Y'all
next.
still have not said what the plot is.
If we have to sit down and give you the whole plot, it's gonna take forever. Because
no, I can tell you what the plot of One Piece is. One Piece is
for example,
tell me the plot of Dragon Ball.
No, this is what you're confusing with a plot. Naruto saying, "I want to be a Hokage." That's his end goal. That's what he wants to be. Goku wants to be the strong. Technically, okay. Let's Karlil, you've seen the whole show. The way GT ends, the way it ends, that's the ending of Dragon Ball. If we can be honest,
right?
That's him. Finally, we acknowledge that this is the strongest being, and he's just like, I've done everything I have to do. I'm about to dip. Like that's it, and he did.
And he did to train another nigga to be the strongest. Like
he was like, yeah, that's it. That is the plot. He ended that goal. He got to it. Now you over. Come on, man. That is not an argument.
1-0. Next point.
Y'all still have not said what the plot is.
1-0.
Yeah. The other point.
Not 1-0. Arguing plot. Y'all still have not said what the plot
1-0.
was.
We explained. He explained the basis of the plot. 1-0.
No, he did it.
1-0.
The other point I want to talk.
1-0 for us. 1-0 for us. Bet that's cool. 1-0 for us.
That's the thing. There is no judge because the judge shall be in the comment. But the second point we wanted to talk about was emotions. Apparently, Dragon Ball Z is the one show that really lacks emotions. There has not been one.
Go ahead, John.
There's certain points where I'm like, all right, cool. But most of the time, the emotion isn't like for instance, Naruto, when you could feel the emotion when he found out Jiraiya died. Mm-hmm. You over here just sitting there looking at the popsicle like, ooh, gotta keep it in. Hold on, but a like you don't get that with Dragon Ball Z. The most emotion you get is when you watching Goku fight and he's overcoming. Like, all right, he's losing at first, like, oh, Goku, now he's getting back. Wait a minute. You don't get that. You get more the emotion set behind Dragon Ball Z. All of his excitement. It's just it's no sadness. There's no, yeah, there might be a little anger, but it's not on par with like, for instance, Luffy when fucking Shanks died or whoever died.
He's talking about Ace. He meant Ace. He meant Ace, not Shanks. Ace.
I apologize.
You gotta be watching. Be careful what you say, because Karlil has not seen. He's not caught up. Karlil's not caught up.
Ain't caught up on One Piece.
I just started it 2 months ago.
You still got like 3 more months to catch up.
Karlil, Shanks is not dead. You're okay.
I will kill Jai. I will kill Jai.
I apologize.
Imagine that would have been funny.
I will murder him. Y'all better.
I'm sorry, but you know, when, for instance, One Piece, you can see that like that emotion just on Luffy's face when certain shit happens. When you mess with Luffy's friends, you can see that, like, you know, you done fucked up, right? Same thing with Naruto. Like, when shit happened to his friends, you know you done fucked up, right? The emotion you get with Dragon Ball Z is the same throughout the entire saga. Like, whatever saga you on, it's the damn same.
Okay. All right. Let me go ahead and rebuttal.
Wait. We gotta get our side first. You gotta get our whole side. So, John, let me know when you're done.
Is this man on his phone?
No. So, John, let me know. Oh wait, you said John on his phone? Yes, he's on his phone.
Yeah, I'm on my phone. Yeah. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Okay,
you go ahead, bro.
I don't think it's fair to measure Dragon Ball Z by emotions. They have different stakes on Dragon Ball Z. For example, no other show can you collect Dragon Balls and wish your friends back. So death is very real in other shows. Naruto, nobody's coming back to life.
Did we not just name a whole bunch of people that came back to life?
Okay, they weren't dead. He just took their chakra and he gave it back. They
Gaara literally died.
Who?
Gaara.
Oh, Gaara. Okay, Gaara. No. Gaara just he lost his Jinchuriki chakra and he was about to die because he didn't have no chakra. Granny Chia, what?
Go. Just finish your point, soccer rebuttal.
Granny Chia just gave him some chakra so he would live.
Finish soccer rebuttal, please.
The people at Pain died. They didn't lose their chakra. They died.
The whole village didn't die though.
They died.
No. The only person he brought back to life was Kakashi. He didn't kill him. The only person he brought back to life was Kakashi and.
Yeah, I'm saying the people they killed, he died. They died. Those people that died during the war, they died. They didn't just lose their chakra like Kakashi, and so he saw his dad and all that. He died.
Anyway, what I'm saying is the stakes are different.
And you can listen. In One Piece they did it though. You know what I'm talking about.
Let me say something.
In One Piece.
Let me say something. Okay, in some anime, somebody come back to life may happen, but it's not a regular occurrence as it is in Dragon Ball Z. It's literally a part of the show for people to use the Dragon Balls to wish your friends back.
Built as the ground of the show.
Huh?
I say it was built from the get-go.
That's what I'm saying. So it's like it's not fair to measure the emotions shown on Dragon Ball Z because it's always fuck, we're sad. Wait a second, we just get the Dragon Balls and we'll wish them back. That's it. That's the emotional aspect. So it's not really fair to do that because they have a bright side where there is no bright side in most anime. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. All right. Hold on.
And then you got the Goku. Oh no, let you destroy my world.
Yeah, that's a good point. That was gonna be one of them. Yeah, okay. Bamba, I'm gonna do my point by asking you these questions, and you can tell me yes or no. You could be truthful. Saiyan Saga, Goku getting his ass beat, getting his heart stumped out by Raditz. Gohan escaping
Don't stop
from
there.
that pod.
That man Goku was getting beat up the whole first season.
Escaping from that pod, was that not emotion? Gohan.
You can ask Kenny, actually.
Right. Gohan escaping from that pod. Like, he was crying for a minute. He was ballistic for a minute, and then he just said, fuck it. Busted out the pod, and then headbutted this nigga Raditz.
Do you actually want me to respond to that question? Was that emotion?
I mean, Bamba said it's a question. I didn't want to ask you no questions.
I would say yes. I would say yes, it was emotion. However, they didn't let it sit long enough. It was emotional.
They did. He literally was crying in that pod the whole.
No. But emotion can be good still. Like, you went from sad to damn. Okay.
You gotta let it marinate for a minute. You gotta let that
marinate. Do you know how long he was yelling to get out that pod?
No, but do another one though. Let's go to the next one.
It's not a good one, Carlo. Compare
what
that.
Do you mean that's not?
Compare that.
Hold on. Let me finish my point because you did your whole side. Fuck y'all. Next one. Frieza Saga turning Super Saiyan 1 for the first time.
Yeah. Hey, another one too. Vegeta's death.
Which? Oh my God. Frieza Saga.
Vegeta's death was like that. You can't, because his character and like the whole thing with Pride. Come on, bruh.
This nigga Vegeta was a hard body saying he did not care who Kakarot was. He was saying before that anybody who's gonna kill Kakarot is me. He was not fucking with them for real. He barely teamed up with them in the Namek Saga, and he only teamed up with them to fight the Ginyu Force. And then when he died, you saw this man cry. You saw this man tell Goku he was the hope of the universe. Vegeta saw this man tell Goku he was the hope of the universe. He explained what happened to Goku's father, his father, the whole Saiyan race. Frieza did it. And then this nigga Goku buried this man. A burial.
Hold on.
That's a whole emotional sequence. And then he saw him again during the fight with Frieza when he came to him naked. I don't know why he was naked, but he came to him naked and turned him up because Goku was about to die. This nigga Frieza was about to drown him.
What? You got a point, but I'm not saying that Dragon Ball Z doesn't have emotion at all. I'm saying it lacks a lot of it. Now, don't get me wrong.
Again, I wasn't done. I just went through two sagas. I just gave you 3 examples from 2 sagas.
And I'm gonna give you an example. The one that just popped in my head when you was naming all that. That I'm just like, okay, that was a lot of emotion when Beerus slapped Bamba.
And look, I didn't even get to that yet.
I'm still waiting for the one. Bro, what I'm saying, look. Go ahead. My bad.
I'm giving you a pops on that point, but you can't it still does not compare to other animes.
Yeah,
I want to give Carlo let Carlo keep going because I feel like we're gonna get to the point, to the depth. I feel like Soul carried that same emotion from other animes. I feel like we still haven't. Carlo, keep going.
That's what I'm saying. They've named one emotional scene from other animes. I'm still in the Frieza saga. So again,
we haven't got a chance to go back and forth.
You made your point. It is our turn now. Shut the fuck up.
We still haven't gone. We haven't gone back and forth on the anime.
Shut up. Shut up. This isn't about you, Kenny. Shut up.
It's not. It's about the anime.
It's not about you either, Josh. Shut up.
Not about you, Karlil.
So we jump to the Android saga when Cell first appears and we see a city wiped out. This nigga Piccolo is shook. Emotion. We jump deeper into the Cell saga. Rest in his soul. They had the fight where they're in the fight with Cell. Cell comes back after he is regenerated. This man shoots Trunk square in the chest.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Headshot. Vegeta goes ballistic. If you watch a bridge, they said, "My baby boy," like this nigga went crazy. Yes, Vegeta got the shit kicked out of him, but the emotion behind that, so many cutscenes, so many different colors. This nigga one shot at Trunks. Wasn't no breathing, no nothing. This nigga Yamcha said, Trunks, get up. It's over for him. Did I miss it? Did I miss any before I go? Before I keep going?
I keep going. You still didn't get to the one I'm waiting for.
Okay. I'll jump into the Majin Buu saga.
Whoa! Bump your fucking brakes. God damn, what you doing? Android 16.
Gohan turn Super Saiyan. Turn Super Saiyan 2 for the first time. Because what? This is an android that one tried to destroy his daddy. It had to kill his daddy and then put his life on the line to help fight Earth, essentially. Gets his whole body blasted all over the place. Head just sitting there.
I mean, head was on the ground.
Head just sitting there. He's giving Gohan an emotional speech. Gohan is having a slew of emotions himself the whole fight because Cell just released the Cell Juniors. They are kicking.
I don't even need to cut you off. Before you keep going, can we talk about the build up to that power too? Like,
that's what I'm saying.
Talking about plot. You're talking about plot. They had no way. Nobody knew about it. You as the viewer, you have no way of thinking how Cell's gonna be killed. Goku died. What the fuck are we gonna do?
What are you gonna do? And build up of character. They see early on. Jumping back to the Saiyan saga. We see early on that this nigga Gohan is just capable of immense power. Just different sparks each time within the Cell saga. With this man, Gohan got so mad. He went up to Frieza one-on-one after he done whooped the Vegeta's ass and said, "Let's get it," and blasted Frieza into the ground. We just different aspects of power. Them training into the hyperbolic time chamber. At the time, Gohan is technically the youngest Super Saiyan ever because he's achieved Super Saiyan in the hyperbolic time chamber. And then fast forward back to what I was talking about. They get to a point in the fight where Gohan's putting up a good fight, but his heart is not in it. From the jump, his heart was not in it. He was like, "My dad is here. He can take care of it." He gets put in a mix. This nigga Goku throws Cell a sensu bean. He threw him a sensu bean and said, "No, I want my son to have a fair fight." The fuck are you doing, Dad?
Where's that?
You said what?
Where's the emotion? I thought we were talking about emotion here.
I just want to make that point. Where's that ever?
You said where his dad at?
That's another point we want to tackle too.
I said where's if I'm in a fight and my dad gives whoever I'm fighting a cup of water while I'm sitting here dying of thirst, I'm fighting my dad next. Like, no.
But that's what you don't understand.
Everything
you got pride.
Everything explaining is a buildup of emotion. And now I'm saying little emotional pieces within is a buildup of emotion. Now he's building up. He's nervous. He gets Cell Juniors everywhere. Cell Juniors are kicking all his friends' ass. This nigga Gohan is having a mini panic attack in his head. He does not know what's going on. He does not know what to do. And then Android 16 gets stepped on and he unleashes power. That is emotion. That is one of the greatest emotional scenes in anime history.
Not only is it emotional, it's traumatic.
It's very traumatic.
Hold on.
Fast forward to the Buu saga. Vegeta blowing himself up. And then this man admits that he is finally another growth moment Vegeta. Right now, he's supposed to be the most savage Vegeta we know. Majin Vegeta. This man just got done killing hundreds of people at the World Tournament, got done helping Goku resurrect Buu, essentially. He gets there, he realizes what the threat is. This is for my son. This is for Bulma. And yes, even you, Kakarot. Blows himself up, essentially in vain, but emotion.
Even before we got to that, I feel like the deepest moment in Dragon Ball is really within that Vegeta moment. Because it doesn't make sense for Vegeta to just go and get that Majin power from Babidi. But then again, this nigga has a whole struggle, like a whole meltdown. Like, I used to be heartless. It's something that you can understand as a man. Like, at some point, maybe you felt better about yourself. You felt like you cared too much. You got attached to certain things. And that's just like, that's struggle. That's something that's fucking real. Like, he's like, I used to be like, I didn't have attachment to anything. I used to be filled with pride. I used to just go hard and that's it. I don't know what the hell is happening. That is a midlife crisis. And that's what that nigga did before basically having to fix what he
Come
messed
on,
up.
but are you trying to sit here and tell me that you believe Dragon Ball Z has more emotion than Naruto and One Piece?
I'm not saying it has more. This is what I'm saying. I'm not
saying it has more than Naruto.
Dragon Ball Z can never have more emotion than Naruto or new gen animes. Why? Because all of these animes are taken from that blueprint that Dragon Ball Z was. Dragon Ball Z, you got to remember, came in 1984.
Yep.
Like in the 80s, this did not get the chance to learn about. They didn't get the chance to learn about like putting the round. Naruto without the soundtrack, you might not cry. But when they start playing that and you have Jiraiya dying and then you see the shit, of course you're gonna start tearing up because it's like, it's a lot of shit building you up. But not Dragon Ball Z happened at the very earliest stage of anime, and for what they had, they did a really good damn job.
Emotion.
All I'm gonna say is, as much emotion as you pointed out that was in Dragon Ball Z, and Bomba's right on one point. Like Dragon Ball Z been here for a minute, so they didn't have they didn't have all that we had for Naruto. But 2 scenes alone in Naruto out emotion the entirety of Dragon Ball Z.
But okay,
when the died, and then Shikamaru catching Hidan, and then he lit the cigarette for the ghost. Come on now.
Okay, this is. Let me give y'all for example.
I'm not even gonna go into the Naruto because
I agree with you. I agree with your point. But what's your favorite anime?
My favorite anime, Inuyasha.
Inuyasha. What's your favorite anime, Kenny?
One Piece.
Why is One Piece your favorite anime?
It's the best.
But why though? What makes it the best?
That's the all-around best. Throwing hands, emotion, plot, everything.
But why is Inuyasha
well written?
Why is Inuyasha your favorite?
Jai said Inuyasha is his favorite.
No, listen. The reason Inuyasha is my favorite is because that's the one that I was introduced to at a young age. That's what I started with, and then I start branching off and learning about the other animes. But when I was up at 12 o'clock at night watching
Adult Swim,
and Toonami came on, that was my show. I did not miss a day because that's what I was watching.
They was killing too many bugs.
Karlil, what's yours?
Dragon Ball Z.
Right? But the thing I was trying to get to, One Piece is my favorite show. But when you have each show, like we all watch a lot of shows, you're not watching Attack on Titan to expect to see happy moments. Because you're gonna see some, but you're not gonna be like, oh no, Attack on Titan is really not slice of life. That's the main focus of Attack on Titan. You know what I'm saying? Naruto is really known. Yeah, Naruto got taijutsu, they throwing hands still, but Naruto is really known for his talk no jutsu because that nigga can talk, that nigga can go in depth. That's how they try to build it.
You are my friend.
But Dragon Ball Z, it's about the hands. Like I said, that's what it is. Goku, he doesn't need to have like, it's not that he's stupid per se, but his character is just built to be lax. Like he's built to be very free-minded until it's time for battle. So that's why like you have, like his character is built that way. They want Vegeta to be like pride, Goku to be jolly and hardworking, like, or you know what I'm saying, like ethic or whatever. But it's not the same for Naruto, who has to build his character, present him like himself in a certain way because you're trying to be like the Hokage, a certain figure, like a leader in the village. So certain things, like it's like that's the thing. It's not comparable, but the intent of Naruto it has like that message, like it has that feel that it's supposed to bring with it. Like that's something that they target the audience in. But Dragon Ball Z, the success is in the hands, transformation, power, blowing up planets, and the power scaling. That's why they focus on that.
Mom, I got a question.
Yeah.
Who got stronger talk no jutsu, Naruto or Mob?
Has to be Naruto. It has to be Naruto. Because Mob be going through it. I'm not gonna lie.
I think Mob was an honorable mention.
You really? Nah, I'll say it's Naruto.
I mean, Mob be talking his way out of everything.
I'm weak. But
anyway, it's 2-0. Me and Ja winning.
Bro, what?
2-0.
It's 2-0 us. Like, because no,
okay, wait. What point are we making? We already have a person on your team. No, you already talked. Shut up. You talked already. Your turn is over.
You already have a person.
Y'all's original argument to the point was Dragon Ball Z barely had emotion. I just named 10 plus emotional scenes, and I could keep going. But it's because y'all don't resonate with those emotional scenes, or y'all don't like them, that it doesn't make it emotional.
Was that Dragon Ball Z does? It's not fair to rate Dragon Ball Z in emotion because it's not solely built on emotion. That was what I said.
No, but then again, it's not solely built on emotion. Does not mean it doesn't have emotion.
Well, I'm not saying it didn't have emotion. I'm just saying the emotion that it exhibits is nothing compared to other anime.
Yeah, but okay. For example,
hey, Karlil, Bamba said, "Yeah, we won, bitch."
No. For example,
I wasn't.
Have you seen Dororo?
Who?
Dororo. Dororo is the saddest. Let me give you the story of Dororo. It's a baby born with no eyes, no flesh, no hands, no legs, no nose, no mouth, no thumb. What? Yeah, and then he has to go because his parents basically sacrificed. His parents is like a royal family sacrificing, and he has to fight demons to get his parts back. That is the saddest story. But if you watch it, I swear to God, you are not shedding a single tear. You are not feeling bad for this kid. You are not doing nothing. Why? Because he was made in like 63. They just reanimated it.
Hold on, Bump. You said he had no nose, no eyes, no arms, no legs, no skin. How the hell is he fighting?
It's a story. They built it up. Okay. Hey, you'll be surprised. Inuyasha is actually inspired a lot from Dororo.
Okay, I might check it out just because you said that now.
No, that's what I'm saying though. Like you see how it is. Like animes, they had things. It came out of certain. Dragon Ball came out, like I said, in the 80s, and it's still competing with certain animes. It's true. It's never gonna rival Naruto or even Attack on Titan, or even the lesser animes in motion. But that doesn't take away from the fact that you can sit down. Like if you're watching it and you're watching it without it being spoiled, like you're watching any other anime, you're gonna feel every emotion you're meant to feel. When Goku dies, you're gonna be sad because you're not thinking he's coming back. Sometimes you know that Goku is coming back, but you're worried because is he gonna get here in time? Like it's a whole buildup. When you're watching the story, you're not just thinking, oh, they have a Dragon Ball. I'm not gonna worry. It doesn't work like that. For example, the one that Karlil said about Vegeta sacrificing. Vegeta had committed crimes. At that point where he was about to blow himself, Piccolo was standing behind him. He asked him, I'm not gonna be able to see Kakarot in the afterlife. He's like, I'm not gonna lie. You did a lot of fucked up shit. That's not gonna happen. You're not even gonna exist. I'm not even talking about heaven. You're not gonna exist. And the nigga still blew himself up. So it's like stuff like that happens in a manner where unless like a lot of people know about Dragon Ball, the fights and all of that before they know about the story because they didn't watch it. You just go outside, Google Goku versus or Super Saiyan 4. It's like Kenny already knows about Super Saiyan 4, but he didn't even know where it happened.
Thanks. Emotion.
I use it to reach.
It just has that crazy reach. Dragon Ball Z has that crazy reach where it will get to you even before you start it.
Emotion.
That's not emotion.
How?
It's marketing.
That's marketing. How that has nothing to do with emotion, Karlil.
His Super Saiyan 4 transformation had nothing to do with emotion.
Oh, well, I'm talking about what Bamba said, nigga.
I was talking about.
You said it reached you without you even knowing about the show. You said emotion.
I started saying emotion after he started talking about Super Saiyan 4. Shut up.
And what I'm saying is it's too old because your partner agreed with our.
No, I did not agree.
You tried to change the argument.
Emotion doesn't mean
change the argument. The argument was about the argument. Bamba has a structure for us. We are arguing the points that the internet have presented us. You guys
what
are.
Was the point the internet said?
Please repeat it. Please.
That Dragon Ball doesn't have emotions.
And I just named a slew of emotions.
Well, that's not my point.
And then you tried to compare them to other animes.
I was arguing that point.
Okay, well, 2-0 because y'all didn't know what the fucking point.
It's 1-1 if anything. It's 1-1.
He also have that.
And then
No, still, I'm not saying what the plot is. It's 1-1.
2-0.
Okay, so do you want me to lay out the whole plot from the beginning to the end? Okay.
If it's a plot, it shouldn't take that long to say what the plot is.
Give me the plot of Naruto.
Naruto?
Yeah.
Okay, the plot of Naruto is about a boy who is part mythical beast. He has a mythical beast stored inside of him, planted by his father. All right. He's going through life trying to learn how to become at peace with that mythical beast. He's trying to learn how to navigate life because he's a social outcast, and he has the dream of being the president in terms of the same social people, of the same group of people who have labeled him the social outcast. So the plot of the show is to watch this boy with everything built against him, everything put in line against him. Nobody likes him. He has a beast inside of him that wants to take over his body. He has all these external forces, and you watch him become the leader of these same people. That is the plot of Naruto.
So,
see how quick and easy that was?
Yeah, but earlier when you asked me to give you a plot, I just told you
about the plot of Dragon Ball Z, please.
I just told you about the whole martial artist. You don't want to acknowledge it.
That's what I'm saying.
I'll give you an easier point. I'll give you an easier point. No, I'll put it in an easier term.
Please.
Man is born with a tail, doesn't know where the tail comes from. He lives around people with no tails. Right? That's something you like in the plot.
His son has a tail, so come again.
No, he lives with people around.
He just said the boy was born. You fast forwarded.
Yes, exactly. Follow the plot.
Fast forward.
Follow the plot. Listen. All right. Now he sees people with no tail.
Wait. So we're starting at Dragon Ball? We're starting at Dragon Ball. Okay.
I'm giving you the plot. Now, his granddad is a martial artist, and that forced him to take interest into martial arts, so he starts throwing hands, and he's good at it, and he's strong, and he keeps doing it, and he grows up, and he decides that he wants to be the strongest in the universe because he acknowledges that there are other planets, there are other beings, and beings are stronger. So his goal is to stand atop. Goku got the same goal that every anime has. Get strong to protect. What is Naruto about? You understand that you're weak, you gotta get strong to protect your village. One Piece, weak, get strong.
To protect who? To
To protect everybody so that you don't lose nobody.
Facts.
No, nigga, no.
That's what Marine 4 was about. That was the Marine 4 was about.
To get stronger, to get to the One Piece, to be the king of the fire.
That was what Marine 4 was about.
No. What happened after Marine 4?
Go ahead.
What did you say?
What happened after Marine 4?
He got stronger so he can get
No, I'm talking about that scene. I'm talking about that scene where the nigga was crying. What was he saying?
He said, I still have my friends.
No. Why am I so fucking weak?
But I'm talking about the protecting aspect. He has to get stronger so he can become the king of the pirates and get to the
money. That he doesn't
He's
know.
not getting stronger so he can defend his teammates because he's like, I'm not worried about my teammates. My teammates can handle themselves.
So why does he always know the fight the strongest dude?
Because who he wants to fight.
No, that's because they also don't have to fight him. He told them. I just watched that hundreds of episodes ago. He said that straight to Nami.
When Kenny, when Luffy decided that he was gonna sail out to be the king of the pirates, did he give a fuck about strength? Did he say I was gonna get strong to become the pirates? He just said I'm gonna be the pirate king. But when he worried about power, it's because he lost a nigga and he didn't want to lose him.
No.
What do you mean? No.
Listen. He decided to get stronger because he realized you have to be strong in order to do it. This nigga, okay, we're going about that thing that Luffy had never lost a fight before. When Luffy started losing, he said, "Oh shit, I gotta get stronger now."
True.
What did you just say?
When he lost the fight, he said, "Oh shit, I gotta get stronger now so I can be king of the pirates, so I don't die."
He also was telling Jinbei he needed to get stronger because he also needs to protect his crewmates. Because what happened at Sabaody? Why did they get separated? This nigga Kuma said, don't. He separated them, bro. He knew he had to get stronger for his team and for his crewmates too, bro.
not only him, his teammates have to get stronger too for themselves, so that they can be on the crew of the Pirate King.
I haven't
not
even
so that he can protect them, so that he can have a worthy crew.
I'm only at 545, but I can just assume that he's going to keep fighting the strongest niggas.
That's because that's
who he wants.
That's not because who he wants to fight. Because it is to protect them. It is to protect them. Yes, it is. Oh my god.
Hold on, and then Naruto, he's not trying to obtain the role of Hokage, so he can protect everybody. He wants the respect of the village because he was treated like an outcast for so long. So for him to get to that level, to be considered the strongest one in the village, would be everybody acknowledging him, because he said it so many times in the anime, so people will acknowledge me.
He started getting acknowledged in Shippuden, so what was his motivation to keep going?
But Naruto,
for that purpose.
To be the Hokage. Bamba, me, you, and Ja are caught up on One Piece. Is Luffy fighting the strongest niggas to protect his crewmates, or is it because he's just gonna fight the strongest niggas?
No, he does fight like strongest niggas in general.
I didn't say that was the main reason, but it's also, I literally heard him say that in the episode I just watched the other day. I just watched that last week. I literally just watched that last week. One of the reasons he always picks he knows
every anime plot, whether it be Naruto, whether it be One Piece, whether it be Bleach, you keep naming them, whether it be Hunter x Hunter, they always have that plot. It's a part of the plot where you're going to lose somebody, understand the value of those around you, and use it to propel yourself to get stronger.
Okay, I admit, like in Hunter x Hunter, when Gon lost Kite, and he got, okay, I get that point, because that nigga got strong because he lost Kite, and he beat the shit out of people.
Did Naruto not do that technically for Jiraiya? He did. He had to go learn Sage Mode. The frogs only came back for that. They had to. That's the only reason that nigga came out of his depression. To get back and go get even. You talking about Mob Psycho? The nigga was shy as fuck. But then when they supposedly he thought they burned his parents, what the fuck happened?
That nigga turned the fuck up.
Okay.
but Mob Psycho's whole character design is built off him.
No, that shit is dope.
Emotional.
I love that shit.
He can't be emotional, or he'll.
That's why he's that shit down.
We reaching 35.
Nah, I'm done. I'm tired of these niggas.
I'm tired of so
we win, Ja. We won. They tapped out. They tapped out, Ja. We won.
We won. Y'all definitely didn't win.
Hold on. Since we're coming to the end, can I make some key points real quick on why my personal points on why I hate Dragon Ball Z?
Listen.
One, I don't like Goku as a father. Like I said, if I'm fighting somebody and my dad goes and gives the person I'm fighting like a bottle of water, and he just, hey, now fight him. Like, no, I don't like that.
He ended up being.
And these are personal reasons. I don't like. Okay, regardless of the situation, I don't like that he did that. He's a terrible father.
Being right though. I'm sorry.
Like I don't like the fact that Android 18 and Krillin had a fucking baby.
She's still human with Android attachments. Like they explained that.
I just didn't like it. That's a personal reason. There's no like nothing to back it up.
You don't want a wife with power horse? That's crazy.
I got a question. I know I have a question too. There's big plot holes in Dragon Ball Z. We used to witness Vegeta blow up a planet with his finger, right? The planet of insects.
King Vegeta.
Huh?
You're talking about King Vegeta, right?
No, I'm talking about Vegeta.
He's talking about Prince Vegeta, the planet with the insects before they went to Earth.
He blew it up. He was strong enough to blow up a planet with the finger, while Goku is still not even strong enough to destroy a planet yet at this point, right?
No, he just doesn't have a reason to destroy a planet.
Goku's not strong enough to destroy a planet yet, bro.
But that's also before the Raditz fight too. If you were paying.
Oh no,
that's after the Raditz fight. That's after the Raditz fight.
It's after. Did you already pass the fight with Vegeta?
I'm on Namek. But before we get to Namek, we see Vegeta while he's on the way to Earth. With Nappa, he blows up a planet with his finger.
Yes.
After Goku is done training with King Kai, he is still not strong enough to destroy a planet.
Oh, you tweaking.
Huh? How am I tweaking?
Kamehameha.
He's into destroying a planet.
Because this is a thing. This is a technique.
Why you didn't see him blow up a planet?
No, I'm sorry.
No, I was
because you said Vegeta destroyed a planet. Did Goku and Vegeta
with his
fight?
finger? With his finger.
Goku and Vegeta not fight?
Huh?
Did Goku and Vegeta not fight?
They did.
And he wasn't able to destroy
him.
They
have a beam collision or whatnot.
What I'm saying is that doesn't make sense.
Why?
That doesn't make sense.
Could have just blew the fucking Earth up.
He couldn't blow. He was trying to find the Dragon Balls one.
Once he realized he didn't need any of them anymore, they fly away, blow the shit up.
Yeah, because that's their nature.
That's what I'm saying. It doesn't make sense.
Yo, did you forget who the Saiyans were? Do you understand the whole point of why the Saiyans who they are? Do you know how they got their technology?
Told Nap, he said, let's get out of here. We don't need them anymore. Let's leave. We just blow them up. He had the idea.
No, that's what I'm saying. That's their nature. They're cool.
What I'm saying is why stay and fight anybody when you can just do that? And he said he could.
Because he just beat up your right-hand man, and then he challenged you, stood before you and said, I'm just as good as you. An elite, a lower class said that to an elite. And then, as you can see, as they were fighting, he couldn't destroy Goku as easily as he could destroy a planet.
Well,
because if it was that easy, he would have off Goku first punch.
But he's almost off Goku.
If he's a lead of a league, and this lower being that he looking at him like a lower being, why do I need to fight you? I don't have to prove nothing. I'm already elite. I'm finna blow you and your planet up.
Because again, that
proves his point of being the strongest.
Why was he on the planet?
Blows it up.
Why was he on the planet?
To find the Dragon Balls. He was on the planet to get the Dragon Balls.
Okay.
So
before you do start playing, are you not gonna scout it and shit like that?
What are you talking about?
Like I'm saying, if he's on the planet and I'm looking for the Dragon Balls, that's the reason why they're on the planet in the first place, to look for the Dragon Balls. Whatever happens, before I fly up and blow up the place, I can have my fun with you. What's stopping me from fighting?
Because you can just blow it up and go to Namek and get Dragon Balls. And
no, but they fought. He still discarded you and then destroyed it. Do they not play? Like, for example, even the villain, when they're winning, play with their food and shit like that?
So what y'all are telling me right now is Goku at that level was planetary destruction level. Season 1 of Goku.
I believe. I don't know where you at, what you're saying is still where it's at, but if you're talking about like Goku where he's Kaioken.
Season 1 within the first 30 episodes.
After he killed Raditz?
After he didn't even kill Raditz. Piccolo killed Raditz.
He's talking about the time him and Vegeta fought.
When he came back from King Kai.
I believe Goku could have destroyed the planet since he got there because technically they can turn into great apes, Ozarus, and that shit is used.
No, I'm not talking. I'm talking about
Bamba.
I'm talking about exploding planets.
He could explode a planet. The reason you didn't see him explode a planet is because he didn't need to, Kenny. Vegeta literally was like, fuck this planet. Goku doesn't need to do that. That's the reason you never saw him. Just because you didn't see him explode a planet doesn't mean he wasn't able to. Again, if he was just this weakling, the first punch off rip, Vegeta would have killed him. And then you said Vegeta almost offed him. They had a whole fucking fight. They had a whole fucking beam battle. They had a whole fucking struggle before it got to that point. And the only reason Vegeta almost offed him is because he turned into an Ozaru and started fighting Vegeta. Went head to head with Vegeta for a little while. As an Ozaru, Vegeta started crushing him.
I also like to point out
Vegeta only turned into an Ozaru because of why, though? Only turned into an Ozaru because of why?
Okay, you want to talk about Vegeta and Ozaru? Goku was in Kaioken times 4 or 5.
Okay, again, Vegeta only turned to Ozaru because of why?
Because Goku was in Kaioken 5. Bet.
He was also happening. He was losing, right?
Yep.
Okay.
So Goku transformed first, and Vegeta transformed second and started winning.
Okay, I don't like what.
What do you mean though?
Like what do you
make sense?
Huh?
Does it not make sense?
I'm talking about what Karlil is talking about.
That's what he's saying.
He
Yes.
said Vegeta only won because he turned older. Goku's only winning because he's Kaioken times 4. What?
Oh, hold on. And also, Bamba, you made a point of saying Dragon Ball Z was an anime based off martial arts, right?
Yes.
Yeah, and the fight scenes in Dragon Ball Z that you barely see because it's little flashes because they're just moving that fast. For an anime based off the hands, you barely see the hands. Like Naruto, you see them hands. You see every combo that they put together.
I always appreciate you when you come because you make great points. I really love doing it. He's
Like,
good at this.
no,
He's good at this. But let me tell you.
The Naruto and Sasuke fight when they was at the what is it called? Damn. When they was fighting with the statues and Naruto was giving him the combo. I'm talking about you see the 8-piece, the 6-piece, all of that.
Yeah,
Any fight Dragon Ball Z is so fast. You get glimpses of them colliding kicks and shit, but you get to see the hands.
Yeah.
No. Even in One Piece, you see the hands.
Gum Gatling.
Yes.
The hand. The hand.
Jet pistol.
You're right.
And you see.
So, no, hear me out. This I love. By the way, I love your point.
Gum rocket.
The reason why I love your point is because I can use it against you.
Gum.
Okay.
Now hear me out. In Naruto, right?
Yes.
3 sword flash.
In any anime that's supposedly based on martial arts, one thing that you identify because if you're using martial arts anime, you got to base it off the real thing, right?
Yeah.
You're doing taijutsu. I'm imagining that's kung fu. Goku fighting. What?
No, go ahead. It's 2-0.
No, I'm Goku fighting. I'm imagining that's karate when you're looking at it. Because they take stance, they use strength. Boom, that shit is strong. But you're talking about the overall other aspects of it, right?
Yes.
You have to use beam cannons and shit like that. That's because that's their power sword. That's their power nature. Naruto still uses chakra to enhance his body, do things. He can throw a Rasengan. He can throw a shuriken. They have bijus and shit like that, like Kurama and shit like that. But in the mix, they still throw hands. Every now and then they throw kunais. They can put you in the genjutsu. The setup is very simple. These are aliens. You're not only going to have Earth's martial art. You discover about shit like, what you call it? A hit. He has his own techniques. People like Frieza, never trained, like born with talent and like power, like actual power. Like they will destroy you. It's not, that's what I'm saying. I'm saying it's base of martial arts because you train like in martial arts. They train martial arts under different sensei just because it's not the said martial art that you know. Like martial arts is not just you throwing hands per se. I did Kung Fu. You're learning how to fall. You're learning how to be flexible, how to own your body. It's just an everyday thing. So it's not just necessarily the throwing. If you could learn how to throw a fucking chi ball and you're using it, if you learn it through Kung Fu or martial arts, it's still the martial arts. But the whole build of it, they have martial arts tournament. Dragon Ball Z to this day, the super even. Goku versus Frieza. What did he use? A 1-inch punch. Who do we know that from? Bruce motherfucking Lee. They pay homages and respect to it. It's just that they go through different senseis and the power scaling just matches that universe. So it still has that aspect of throwing hands. And even right now, when you're watching like boxers, not every boxer throw their hands at the same time. Like sometimes you can see people fight, but you don't understand what's going on. But the person that practiced that fight understand the shit that's going on, and they still reflect that into the fight. Maybe it's just in a different, more interesting and more captivating way, but it's not necessarily.
I'm gonna send you 5 fights straight throwing hands. You know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna send you 10 straight throwing hands because you got me. I'm hot. I am hot.
What? Listen, I'm gonna allow us to tackle one last point because we went way over time.
Thanks.
Is there another point you want to tackle, Ja? Or would you like to go back to Goku being a bad dad?
John's not allowed to tackle any more points. His reasonings for like not liking Dragon Ball Z
go back to talking about how
disqualifies his team, bro. His whole team y'all points for not even liking Dragon Ball Z disqualified all your arguments. It disqualified your whole team. F you, and then a bigger F you to Kenny. It's
I don't
2-0.
dislike Dragon Ball Z. I'm gonna say that I don't even dislike it. It's just not up to par with One Piece.
Kenny, you're the reason why you are on that side with him is because of your highly disrespectful takes of Dragon Ball Z since I've known you and since Bamba has known you. You are highly disrespectful to one of the GOAT animes, the LeBron of animes. Like, what's wrong with you? With that,
We already discussed that. We already discussed that One Piece is LeBron. We already discussed this.
Karlil, I'm about to say something just to make you mad because I know it's gonna make you mad. But
give me permission to kick people out. Give me permission to kick people out. Do it before you said it.
There's a good portion of Dragon Ball Z that's getting wiped out by 1010 alone. Hey, I'm lying. I'm lying.
Man, that's all we have for the anime segment. Thank you so much for joining us today. And once again, Kenny, thank you.
Hey, I appreciate y'all having me. I literally just said that to get under Karlil's skin because he been yelling at me the whole time. I knew it was going to trigger.
Weak, not a night.
Now we can't post this to TikTok.
Yeah, now we can't post it. Getting demonetized. Shit.
It's all love over here. Like I said, well, I didn't say it. I don't like Dragon Ball Z. Am I saying that it's the worst anime ever? No, it is not. It is an OG anime, and you gotta pay respect where respect is due.
It's better than Inuyasha, I'll say that.
But I started with Inuyasha, so that it's just like, who's your favorite Spider-Man? I'm automatically gonna say Toby because that's what I started with.
Well, we all started with Toby, but my favorite is Tom Holland. So
yeah, I was about to say you tweaking. That's another comment.
I'm saying Toby because I go off nostalgia. Like that's what I started with. If it wasn't for this, I probably wouldn't be here. You feel me? Like I wouldn't have got to that point. If I didn't start with Inuyasha, I might not be watching all the, different animes. I wouldn't be looking for the different animes, and I would probably still be in like some of these other people looking only at the mainstream.
Right.
Yeah, but I take my comment back, Karlil. Everybody know 1010 trash, so
the Hercule will jump in Naruto universe and wipe half y'all out, bro. Come on now.
Did you just say Hercule?
And I'm dead ass serious. He wiping out a whole village by himself.
Hey, I'm not gonna back him up on that one. But thank you so much for joining us for the anime segment. We'll catch y'all next week, man.
Hey, good talking to y'all.
Hey, it's a pleasure.
Get out.